Hey everyone, today is June 12th, and I had a thought this morning. Good morning. It's summertime, and yet we've been having weather that's been fluctuating between rain and thunderstorms and just a whole bunch of different temperature changes. And it's really been making us sort of feel those shifts and movements between the sunshine and the brightness and the happiness and feeling like, oh, summer's finally here. And then the next day we get a thunderstorm and it gets cool. We're putting on jackets again and we're feeling more weight upon us, literally, physically, from putting on more clothes again. And it reminds me of kind of the transitions that we go through in our own expansion of consciousness. And I was paying special note to just those same kinds of fluctuations in my own thoughts and feelings. And sometimes as we go through these different periods of transition, we can really feel those changes, and it makes us have to really go inward to get clarity. So I wanted to share with you yesterday morning. It was a very unusual day. The whole day was rather unusual, but I woke up after having a really intense dream, and that intense dream really had a feeling of weight, heaviness, and it was one that was rather disturbing. And it was also pieces of the dream that I could remember that were very heart-wrenching. So there was a very sad type of feeling with it all too. And usually I wake up pretty chipper, and this morning wasn't like that. And it didn't feel good. And I felt a little bit like uneasy, like imbalanced. So I had to really pull inward, and found myself kind of tired throughout the day because I hadn't really slept very well. And then having to go through lots of different pieces of the day that required a lot of focus and absorbing a lot of information. And at the end of the day, I was really tired, like on a lot of different levels. I could feel myself in the realm of the physical, emotional, and mental, just kind of tired. And I really brought it down and went to sleep a little earlier last night and woke up feeling much better today. But I noticed that in the course of the day that my sensitivity level, my thoughts that were influenced by this sensation that I had from waking up in the morning really affected me. And it made me have to pay extra special attention and go inward often through the day. Found myself really taking deep breaths, found myself really having to close my eyes and hold really steady positivity and groundedness so that I wouldn't become like lost or immersed in those different impulses that were coming with the feelings. And I share that with you today because usually I'm talking about joy and happiness because I really do feel that. That's honest. And I don't believe in denying our feelings, but I also want to be very clear in my own awareness that what I hold and entertain, and even characteristically of dwelling in my more former lines of patterns of thinking, I really want to feel good. And I know that carries that energy and that momentum. I just wrote about it last week in the idea of harnessing that momentum. So as I am creating and I'm really holding that vibration of energy, I know that in every moment I am planting little seeds of energy out into the world. That's why I don't always believe for myself personally that it's my path to go on social media and talk about all those different kinds of feelings. I'd rather be speaking to you all about how we can transform and how we really become masters of our own creation. And in order to do that, I myself have to walk that talk. I myself have to be in that continual learning and exploration and practice myself, and always will be, because that's just the way it is. But I have a commitment to that. And the reason I have a commitment to that is because I really do believe that we are the creators of our life. So really working with that energy today, holding not just the words, it's become so cliche, positivity. It's really about feeling into the energy that you experience, choosing how to work that energy, because it's a continual flow of life itself, and what we want to create, what we desire in the very core of our heart and our being, our oneness, I am. And that's where I feel the clarity, the ideas come, just like I'm sharing this with you today, and the ability to hold that momentum. And in that, I lean into for my strength and my courage. In the times that feel challenging and difficult, in the times that feel weighted and heavy. And I know that in this knowing and in this wisdom that I am resolved with everything that I need, everything that I could ever possibly dream of. So offering this to you today in the work that we each have cut out for us each and every day, and the momentum that we build. Blessings on your day, peace, and may your summer sunshine be shining and bringing you the inner joy